These last few Bermuda cards are insanity.
Take a look at who I am now. I'm stronger than ever. And if you ever doubted me, you should've known better.
So today another stream, and thus we had to cover the things that have been revealed. And today is basically Bermuda Day because the Bermuda Triangle booster box is coming out this week in Japan, meaning they had to wrap up all the reveals. And the things we have seen are nuts. The first one is a grade 2. With a 10k body that has melody. Now, this might not seem insane, like, okay, it just has melody, that's pretty good. But the reason this is insane is because Bermuda Triangle had one final issue, keeping it from being completely ridiculous. But first, let's discuss the final card. And then we had CL, the last VR of the set. And contrary to what some people were expecting, this VR is a grade 1, not a grade 3. And what she does is, continuous on R, your other rear guards in the same column as this unit cannot be attacked. So that's fine, but not insanity. But the second skill, Auto, on R, when placed, costs Soul Blast 1 and reveal a grade 3 card from your hand. Look at 7 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 card with melody from among them, put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. Now let me explain why this is nuts. As we have seen from the past Bermuda Triangle reveals, the VRs and so forth, the melody grade 3s, almost all of them are basically batshit insane. They are so ridiculously strong, and the more of them you have, the better you're gonna be playing, essentially. If you have all of them on your field, you are gonna win. Nothing stops you. The issue is, they're all grade 3s. And so, since you don't want to fill your deck with grade 3s like Morikawa would, because then you have ride-up consistency and so forth, you had to make some painful choices. And so you were constantly juggling with this issue that you can run 10, maybe even 12 grade 3s, but that's the very, very maximum. And so you had to choose certain cards you can't run, can't get to your main grade 3s as easily. And so whilst all of your grade 3s have beyond broken skills given the current power level in Standard, you couldn't fully abuse them because they were all locked behind grade 3. However, today, we suddenly get 2 cards that fix the entire issue. First, we have this grade 2 that allows you to give those melody skills from the grade 3s to a grade 2 as well. So not filling an entire field with grade 3 melodies is no longer an issue because you now also have a grade 2 who can do that, which is a good ride-up consistency card. So you have the Lieselot, which gives you free calls and so forth, and now you have this card as well, so you have 2 very good grade 2s, and this grade 2 in particular works with your melody archetype. But then on top of that, we now got a grade 1 who can also fetch you your grade 3s that you need in order to hit melody. So you can run lower amounts of each melody card, knowing that you're essentially running 4 extras of each of them in this grade 1. Sure, you can only check top 7, but I mean, you're gonna find 1 or 2 and pick your favorite one or the one you need for the situation. So now we're in this weird situation where at first these super powerful, ridiculous skills were locked behind grade 3s. Suddenly we have this grade 2 and this grade 1 that fixes all of that automatically. Not to mention, we also had a few of those grade 1s that actually give you free plussing, that like filter your deck, you discard and draw, or you draw 2 even after boosting and so forth. So you have many grade 1s that actually fix that issue already, but then this grade 1 really pushes it over the edge. It's a hard plus for a single soul. I do think these 2 cards push Bermuda Triangle to the very top of the meta. Now, obviously, we'll have to see how actual testing works out. Maybe there's some major counter we're not seeing yet. Maybe the melody skills aren't as busted as they seem to be. But just from a first glance, this is nuts. And apart from that, what's also really interesting is that if you're running the Highlander deck, this grade 1 actually also helps you out in the sense that you now have an easier way to fetch your grade 3s in order to then go for that grade 4. Now, of course, you can only run 1, so that's kind of but it's at least good that you have even more good cards to run. Overall, I don't know if the Highlander deck, meaning with the grade 4s, or the melody deck is going to be better, or maybe some weird combination of them, but overall Bermuda Triangle with these final 2 cards seems to be an extremely busted deck. Is that good? Is that bad? Let me know in the comments. That is all for today. Hope you found this interesting, and if you did, please subscribe to the Solemn Vanguard channel and click the bell button to stay up to date. I will see you soon. Ciao.